Welcome to my channel. My name is Valerio, and today we're gonna review the Getter One from Moderoid from Good Smile Company. This is a new line that I've been just throwing up. This is called Miniature Combining and Transforming. So what does it mean? This is a model kit on a really small scale, so very tiny, almost what you could consider a miniature. I think it's gonna be like 4 inches and a half, so very tiny. I bought this one from Hobby-Link Japan for, give it or take it, 25 USD, so very cheap. The box is ridiculously small as well. And why did I buy it? So of Getter One, there are not too many modern model kit around. Most of them are focused onto the Shin Getter, or they are heavy reinterpretation of the 70s anime. And this one looked a lot like the original anime. Moreover, Getter One is a combining and transforming robot, the first so. I think it's been the first combiner, but I might be wrong. And fundamentally, it does exist only in 2 other versions transforming. The Studio Alpha, the full transforming one, because technically the Getter can become 3 different robots. And it's very hard to find, plus it's a resin kit, so you cannot really even touch it, and it's gonna self-destroy or become incredibly loose. Then we have the simple transformation from Studio Alpha, which does something similar to this. It will transform only in one version of the Getter, so Getter 1, 2, or 3. And then we have the Freeing, which I think have been published under Good Smile Company a few years ago, but they're not model kit. They're pretty hard to find, and if I'm not wrong, 90% of them are super deformed, which I'm not a super fan of it. So once Good Smile Company presented this model kit, I was fairly interested about it. Now, is it okay that I was interested? Did I waste my money? Well, we're gonna find it very soon. So let's look at the runner first. And here normally my comment is that I actually just comment over the build quality. So it takes 25 minutes. It is a super easy build, if not for the first step. The first step is a tiny bit less clear than it's supposed to be, but everything else is really like a 6-year-old can build this kit. Incredibly easy. In a small amount of time. If you check, there are like 10 runners at the end of it, give it or take it. So super fast. Don't worry if you don't have too much experience. You're going to be able to put this one together. Like easier than the average high grade from Bandai. Even if it does transform, which is a bit of a testament to how good the kit has been engineered. Now there is a sheet of sticker. They are correcting all the green and blue parts because they are not gray runner. Here the instruction for the sticker and the instruction for the kit, which is, as I was saying, particularly easy. And now there is also how to transform it. We're going to see together after. It's very easy to transform, guys. So don't particularly worry about it. And now 25 minutes later, we're going to look at our Getter machine, which are the three ships that connect, the 3 starship or jets that together connect into the Getter One. So they're incredible tiny. Here you can see all the sticker over it. Very easy. They're decent quality. I mean, this kit looks a lot like an SMP Super Mini Plat, just a bit better for some stuff. I think that on average, Moderoid as a line is a bit better than SMP for transforming, guys. Anyway, so this is the Getter 3, very tiny. Plastic quality is good. Build, as I was saying, is good. Now let's look at the main dish here, which is the transformation. So you don't really need the manual. This is one of the few times in which you're gonna hear me use this phrase. It is so easy that it's ridiculous. So you pull off the axe. This is a perfect transformation. There is just a part where you have to plug and unplug. So you open the head, you put it down, you open the ears, ta-da! So the part on the back doesn't disappear, but you can unplug it very easily. Now we're gonna open the shoulders. So we'll try to pull down the arms. This is the only part of the transformation that gives me issue because one part needs to be pressured into the other. Anyway, this is the other Lego-like build pieces of the transformation, which is the tiny things that he has on his arms. I have no clue of the name, guys, sorry. Limits of my English. So that you pull down the the head, and sorry for the lack of focus. I'm still trying to extract, so giant focus over it. Anyway, I will look at it after in camera. Now we have the getter 2, which is clearly is the body and the arms. Incredible easy, other than pulling down the arms, which can be done off camera very easily. Now getter 3, that becomes the leg. You pull down. Now you open what is the front of the ship, and yeah, you open it again. There are some parts where I put the stickers, and you pull it down. Then once again, you can completely remove this part if you want to have a more clean look for your getter. But otherwise, that's it. Okay, here we are. Now we straighten it up. You see, plugs down. Ta-da! Now we straighten the arms. And now last piece. As I was saying, this is an incredible easy transformation. Just pull down the arms is a bit harder, but just because I'm doing it on camera. And now we have our getter 1. Now let's take a quicker look at the machine combined together. So first observation, as I was saying in the beginning, this becomes like very, very, very small model kit. This is, I think, a tiny bit smaller than the RX 78-2 by Bandai, the HG. This is like 4.5 inches. Depends how straight you keep the legs. However, the sculpt is nice. Unfortunately, because of the color of the red they're using, like it shots a lot in camera. I saw some Japanese reviewer that edited the image so that it looks metallic paint, even if they didn't do anything out of it. I don't think that is a great service to do, because then you don't know what you find yourself in your hand, but it definitely looks cooler the more you do post-edit. Anyway, it is kind of stable. There is this clock on the back that you can remove because it's not an hard plug inside of it. But overall, it looks like the getter 1 from the original anime, proportion-wise. There are a bit more panel lines over it, so you can do that if you like it. They try to make it a tiny bit modern, but I mean, I will leave it to you if the result was good. Now, the sculpt of the head is pretty good, and articulation-wise, they can move left and right. The arm can reach shoulder level, and it doesn't exactly reach 90 degrees with the arms, but I mean, this price point, transforming, combining, I mean, even the fact that it can move a tiny bit, I'm surprised. There is not waist swivel, there is no ab crunch. There is the possibility of opening the legs a bit, and now you can fold the leg a bit onto the ankle. It doesn't move much, guys, and the joint over the feet are a tiny bit soft, so you might want to strengthen them with a tiny bit of clear coat or glue. Very, very easy. Anyway, overall, it is nice, but I mean, it once again, no surprises here. It is small. Now, for comparison, Lego Dude, very, very small. Now, let me pull off the Gundam Caliban HG. This most of the viewer might be familiar with. It's not a giant kit as well. And this is visibly smaller. This is the Mazinger Zeist, way bigger. He arrived at naval level. The Grandizer U, not a great kit. It is significantly bigger. The Titan 3 SMP, double the size. So let's quickly go over conclusions. So pro and cons, and if I recommend it. Okay, so on to the con side. It's very small. Articulation is not great. The red of the plastic looks even worse in camera, but it's not particularly good live as well. And that's all for the Pro. It transforms, it combines, it looks like it's supposed to be looking, and it's cheap, guys. If you find it at this price of 20, 25 USD, let's go even 30, it is a-okay. You will not feel scammed out of it. Moreover, this is like, give it or take it, the only model kit of a transforming Getter 1. So if for you a robot need to do the transformation as it was doing it to the anime, yeah, that is the only option that you will have out of it. Say it so, do I recommend it? So the first question before I recommend it is, why they didn't do a bigger one? very easy reply. Some of the engineering solution that they have will not allow for heavier weights to be kept onto the arms and joint. So they did a bit through pressure, which means if you add even a single gram to it, it will fall down. So there is that. Obviously, they can re-engineer the whole things to make it bigger size. So that is what I'm hoping for, that this kit sells well enough that they will decide to make a proper size Getter 1 transforming, exaggerate all Getter 3. But that is, sorry, before. Do I recommend it? Yes, I recommend it, because fundamentally you have no other option if you like transforming Getters, other than the Studio Alpha, which is very expensive, or the Fring, which is very hard to find. If you are curious about the next kit from this line, I will do a review of the Gunbuster next week. And that's it from me. Have a nice day, guys.
Ragazzi,